Hello. Welcome back. I'm back. Oh my gosh, to me, it feels like no time at all has passed because I went on vacation. And vacations always go by in the blink of an eye. So I literally feel like yesterday I was sitting here in this chair. I blinked, had a wonderful vacation, and then boom, right back in this chair. But it's good to be home though. I missed the cats and I missed streaming. How's my vacation? It was good. I'll talk a little bit about it. For another vacation. I mean, I feel like I have been taking liberal vacations this year. Like, I took one in January, which wasn't that long ago, and took one again. So I should be set for another couple months, at least. You're not allowed more than one vacation a year. No, I mean, you know. I feel like when you get to decide your own work schedule, I don't know, you have to be mindful of how many breaks you take in both directions. Like, you take too few and you'll burn yourself out. You take too many and, I mean, you know, you'll drain your bank account, which is also not ideal. So you gotta find the happy middle ground. I have to be honest, I'm a little sleepy, so... It's gonna be a shorter stream. I just wanted to say hello. I got back yesterday really late and then I barely slept because the cats were like bouncing off my head because they were so happy to see me, which was very sweet, but... And then, oh my gosh, I realized that my house is like full of cat hair, which you would think would be obvious. You'd think I would know that, but after being away for a week and coming back, it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the cat hair situation under control. It's too much. It's too much. It's all built up. Yeah, I got a vacuum, got a Lufton. Don't have a Roomba. I do. Honestly, I don't use it. I should, probably. I don't like it, though. Don't let it hear. I feel like I do a way better job than the robot vacuum at vacuuming, you know? And like, I guess my robot vacuum, who I've named Antoinette, I guess she, like, you know, the point is that I don't have to do it, but like, yeah, she's so needy. She gets stuck all the time, and then her bag gets full of cat hair. And she, I don't know, every time she goes over like a change in surface, like a rug, she leaves a big pile of dust behind and I have to go and collect it. I just haven't got it working for me. You know? I can do it so fast. Like, it takes her like 2 hours to vacuum. And like, I feel like I can do it in like 20 minutes, you know? We need to get Nimi too. Out here. To vacuum instead. Nothing beats manual labor. It's kind of true though, isn't it? Okay, well maybe the dishwasher, actually. And the clothes washer. But other than that, nothing little elbow grease won't do better. What is the visual aid? It's because I'm gonna explain. I've got some stories to tell. But I felt like just a blank square would be weird, so... Story time? Okay, story time. Story time. I'll tell you a little bit about my vacation without revealing too much. You probably know that I love the beach and the sun, and I love to be lazy. So, like, my ideal vacation is pretty much always this. And I feel bad because, like, oh, maybe I should go to, like, you know, explore new cultures, new countries, but I just, every time I take a vacation, I'm just like, oh, what if I just go to the beach and lounge and do nothing for a week? And I can't resist it. So this is me every time. Oh my gosh, but I don't look so cursed. That looks scary. It was supposed to be sunglasses. There, perfect. Yeah, that's what I end up doing every time. And actually, when I came home, I saw my mom. And the first thing she said to me was, oh my gosh, you have so many freckles now. And I do. I always forget that I get freckles because I don't go outside. And then when I do, come back with a million freckles. Which is cute, you know, I think. Maybe it was cuter when I was a kid, but... It means you enjoyed your time. And I did wear sunscreen, too. But these are not the stories. I just feel the need to illustrate. British blood is strong. Is that a British thing? Freckles? Maybe. Better freckles than a burn. I mean, I was wearing sunscreen. I'm always very careful with sunscreen because I don't want the sun to turn me into a crisp. Because the sun is a deadly laser and it will. Okay, so this time I went to a fancy hotel resort. And I know that it was fancy because they gave out free water bottles. Which kind of makes me sad that that's where the bar is, but free water. Wow. Yeah, you didn't have to pay for the water bottles, which is kind of crazy in this day and time. Name brand water, hotel brand water. Hotel brand. But it was at first there were only 2 bottles of water. And it's always kind of like, well, that's not really enough for a day's water intake. You're gonna need more than that, certainly. So, I was a little bit like, well, I wish there was more. But then after the first day, there came a 3rd water bottle. And then on the 3rd day, there came 2 more water bottles. So there were 5 water bottles. And then by the 4th day, they just kept coming. Like more and more water bottles would appear every day. Until there was like an insane amount of water bottles. Because they're like the refillable kinds. They would get refilled, but more would be added each time. It was never too much though. I mean, you should always stay hydrated. But it was exactly like this. Just the surface is completely covered with water bottles. Is this a parable? I don't know, maybe. I also know it's nice because they gave out, and I'm not going to tell you where it was, because they didn't pay me. If they want the free promotion, they can give me a discount. But they like tied up my phone cable with a little tie, and I thought that was like so nice. It's about the little things, And my glasses were on the table, and they put a little glasses cleaning cloth with the glasses. It's like, oh my goodness. So fancy, so fancy. I felt truly spoiled. It's pretty dedicated, right? I mean, it kind of feels like, I don't know. It kind of feels like hotels should do this, but they rarely actually do. They fold the towels into cool shapes? No. But that would have been cool. I've seen them do that at like Disney World, I think. They shape it into like Mickey Mouse. Or sometimes they do scenes. Oh yeah, and also it was... This happened. So it's like a fancy resort hotel. And I saw 2 weddings while I was there. 2 different weddings. People getting married. And both times I was watching from the pool. And it wasn't just me, okay? It wasn't just me. But like the wedding is happening over here. The happy couple. And then everyone in the pool was all like just staring, just watching the wedding. And I felt bad a little bit, but then like everybody was staring. So like I might as well stare too. But it was like beautiful wedding ceremony with all the guests over here. And then just like pool full of people staring. Including me. Yeah, everybody else is doing it. I don't know. I mean, what are you meant to do? I feel like it's human nature. If there's something interesting going on, you're going to stare. You're going to see. And there was a prime view in the pool for the wedding. Well, for 2 weddings. 2 weddings. Did I go to the reception though? No. Yeah, 2 weddings and a pool, yes. Which wedding was better? They were hard to compare. One was much larger than the other one. One, they were setting up flowers for like 5 hours before the event even started. And then the other one, I mean, was also like quite extravagant, but not quite that extravagant. I've learned, okay, I've actually talked about before my ideal wedding. That was naive Nimi who had not done any wedding planning at that point at all. My view on weddings has changed when I started researching like what it actually takes to put on a wedding. And it's crazy! It's crazy! It does get expensive very quickly. I don't know, like, the kinds of weddings that you see on TV, they cost an insane amount of money. Like, I don't know, I mean, this is what you get from, like, watching TV, but I always thought that, like, you know, the kind of wedding where you have, like, even, like, 50 guests, you know? And then you got your, like, wedding orange and flowers and, like, a buffet table. This kind of wedding costs, like, minimum, like, $30,000. And it can easily go over 100,000, 150,000. It's crazy. 30,000 is like the bare minimum that a wedding like this would cost. Yeah, it's like the food. Well, the food is just one thing, but also the venue can easily cost like 5,000 to 10,000. And then yeah, I don't know, just everything. The photos. Yeah. Yeah, the alcohol. I don't know. So I've decided to do more simple. For my own, because I just can't justify, I don't know, because it's just one day, you know? Like, imagine spending $30,000 on, like, a vacation. Like, you can go on a crazy vacation for, like, a month with $30,000, you know? That's, like, 4 VTuber models. Yeah, but I don't know. And also the dress, too. I said I wanted, like, 3 dresses. Well, honestly, I still do, but... The dresses get expensive fast, too. They do. Skip on the wedding, splurge on the honeymoon. I feel like that's the way because, I don't know, don't you feel like the wedding is also kind of stressful if you're the you know, the one getting married? I guess it shouldn't be, but it inevitably is stressful, right? You have to bear the responsibility of making sure everything goes well. Yeah, they're for the guests. What if I'm selfish? What if I'm selfish and I'd rather just go on a crazy vacation at the wedding planner? But then if you want the wedding planner, it's even more expensive. Then you elope. I feel like that's the way. I don't know. I have been to very few weddings in my life. And by very few, I mean one. When I was little, and that's it. So I don't know. I didn't know what is like normal. Like what's normal for a wedding. I think the ones that I witnessed from the pool were on the extravagant side, probably. I attended 2 over my vacation. That's true. Now I've been to 3. Now 3. At a resort. Yeah, and I am pretty sure that the wedding, like, guests, well, because I overheard some of them talking, and I'm pretty sure most of them were not, like, local to the area. Like, most of them also had to fly in, too. So that gets crazy, too. If everybody has to book a vacation, eavesdropping. I was eavesdropping. A destination wedding, but it's cool to watch from the pool. Starting to sound like Agent 47. Oh my gosh, it did feel like it would have been a Hitman map. It really did. The poolside seats. You know, I didn't know that weddings were that expensive until I started researching. I was shocked. I was sticker shocked. That just seems like a crazy amount of money to spend for one day. For one day. Yeah, it adds up. Adds up. Yeah, Pinterest doesn't include the price tags when they just show you these beautiful weddings. You want a wedding in a pool. Backyard wedding is cool too. I mean, that kind of relies on you having a backyard, though. If you have your own pool, have your wedding at your own pool. Everything comes with a wedding tax. I've heard about that too. Like a cake might cost you $200, but then a wedding cake, like the same wedding cake, would cost like $1,000. VR chat wedding. World of Warcraft wedding. Just have to tell them it's for a event. Okay, I've thought about that, but are they gonna be mad? Like what if I'm planning my wedding and I'm like, it's for an event. There will be 20 people there. And then I plan and they're like, okay, all good. And then I show up in a white wedding dress. Are they gonna be mad? Are they gonna kick me out? Are they gonna retroactively charge me? Like you bamboozled us. Oh no, it's not a wedding. I'm just wearing this for fun. You get banned and blacklisted. Well, that's fine if you only plan on getting married once, right? Then it's okay. If you get banned, as long as you can squeak through once, you're okay. Say it's for a birthday and have somebody else pick it up. I think yes. Weddings are expensive, but it's fun to watch them when you don't have any part in it. You can just sit back and relax. They're beautiful, beautiful weddings. Oh my gosh, and you know, did one of them, when the bride and the groom kissed, an old man in the pool started clapping and cheering along with all the guests. Like, just getting involved completely. It's kind of sweet. I think it was. I mean, it's like weird if you act like there's some barrier between them, because there's not, you know? It's like human beings here, you know? It's weird to just ignore each other too, right? I was like, there were like bushes, and I would like hide in the pool behind the bush, like over here. And watch through the bush. Which is not any better than just watching, you know, in full view. So there was a little bit, you know, like some foliage here and there, but not entirely. Was I invited or just crashed? Neither. I wasn't crashing it because I was in the public pool. They just happened to be getting married right next to the public pool. I didn't take any food. Exactly. You're just spying. Craving from the bushes. From the pool behind the bushes. Also, what happened is there were lots of, like, you know, outdoor restaurants. And so sometimes when you're eating at an outdoor restaurant, there won't be animals around. And there were birds. They would, like, wait on the wings for people to, like, get up and leave their tables. And then they would immediately come down and start eating. And I watched, like, 3 birds descend and start eating a muffin. And I was really cheering for them to, like, you know, finish the muffin. before a staff member came over to chase them off. And they got a good bit of the muffin. They ate quite a bit. I was cheering for them. Think they ate any chicken? Probably. I think they eat anything, you know? I'm on Team Bird. I am. This was actually at a different time, and I will not say what the restaurant was. It was a nice restaurant, and I maintain that it was a nice restaurant, but I was eating there at my table, and it was like late at night. There were not very many other people in the restaurant. Can I draw myself a little cuter? No. Cannot. Anyway, I was sitting eating, and out of the corner of my eye, I spied the cutest little mouse ever scurrying along the wall. And I was so scared for it because I knew that if the staff saw it, they might, like, I don't know, they might explode it on site. They might terminate it immediately. You know? So I was trying not to look because I didn't want to draw attention to the mouse. Because I don't think that they had an infestation. I think that the mouse just came in from outside and it was on its way. Officer, the mouse was on its way out. It's not causing any problems. I'm sure about that. I'm pretty sure it was a fancy restaurant. I I did not snitch, but I do think they noticed the mouse. I mean, they like it was like the staff were also trying not to make a big deal out of it because they didn't want the patrons to notice and freak out. But I also didn't want the staff to notice. I wanted the mouse to get away with it. Maybe that's bad. Maybe that's unhygienic. But it was cute. It was a cute little thing. I also wrote a lot on my vacation, which I'm excited about. So I keep saying like, oh, I made great progress on my book, but then I've been stuck at 30,000 words for like forever. But it's because I keep deleting stuff and then writing more. Okay, so I wrote like 30,000 words originally, and it was like part 1, part 2, part 3. But then, like here, I was like a baby. I didn't know anything in part 1. So then I was writing to part 3. And by the time I got to part 3, I had a much clearer idea about where I want the story to go in general. So then I had to go back to part 1 and like completely rewrite part 1, which I did. That's done. And now I'm like halfway through part 2. And then part 3, I think will mostly stay the same. And then I'll probably be at like 35,000 words. And this is not, I have not been writing in prose. So I've just been writing very simple, like blah, blah, blah went here. And then they did this. And then they went over here and they had a conversation about this. You know, very basic. But just to give me an idea of the plot, like exactly how everything is happening. So now, once I'm finished with part 2, redoing it, I can go through and like expand or basically rewrite again. But you know, this is more of an outline. And then actually write it in like beautiful, like prose. Like if I knew how to write a P in cursive. How do you draw a cursive P? Like this. Part 1. And it's fancy because I wrote it better, you know? And then I go and do that for all of them. That doesn't look like a P. The children don't know how to write cursive these days. How sad. How are they going to live in this world where writing cursive is such an important part of everyone's daily lives? Yes, and then each part will become like 30k words. Like go from 10 to 30k, and then it will be like 90k words, which is a novel. And then I'm done, and then I go and I edit it a billion times until it's good. And then maybe it'll be more like 120,000 words. That's where I am. I've made good progress on the plot. The plot, I've almost got it figured out. 1 million words. Yeah, I want to try to finish it by the end of this year, and I think I can. I mean, I wanted to finish it last year, but but I didn't. But I think I can finish it this year, especially if I keep writing consistently. That's my goal. Can I publish under Nimi Nightmare? I can if I want to, but I'm gonna have a pen name. But I already know what it is, but I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when I publish it. Oh my gosh, wait, before I forget, the cats were so excited to see me, and Artemis was so clingy that he followed me into the bathroom. I was sitting on the toilet, and he jumped into my lap while I was on the toilet. It's like, Artemis, this might be too clingy, even for me. And I love a clingy cat, but I know I was gone, but cat moment. I know, he did that twice. He did that twice. Yeah, they really did miss me. They're very cute. Yeah, no privacy. No privacy. I mean, it's bad enough when they follow me into the bathroom. Your cat does that all the time. It fights you when you try to stop her. That is cat things. That is cat things. Okay, I'll be right back.